The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight. And so off the tip, it's New York. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Henderson in at the point guard.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Brunson. Following the missed shot by Nurkic. Outside for Robinson. Robinson a screen on Simon. Shot clock at 6. Barrett for 3. No good. Shot missing. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for Portland. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Down low, and the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Trailblazers trail by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Henderson, no good. New York leading by 5. Now here's Brunson. 9 points last game. Barrett, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It's stolen by Barrett. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, inside, Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Sharp. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Sims. Portland making their last shot. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Pass to Sharp. Hayes trying to break free. Sims with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 5. DiVincenzo with it. And the pass to Quickly. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Quickly's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kicks it to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Highland. No problem on the jumper in close.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Quickly. That shot off the mark. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Quickly. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. To the paint. Howard with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hayes, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Hard against Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The shot, no good. The finish, and then Sharp with the dunk.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just
a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. He's out there with Grant. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Highland in at the point. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Hachimura against Barrett, and the shot goes in. Barrett's got his first points of the game.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Henderson against Brunson. Henderson passes to Hachimura. Back to Henderson. Over Brunson. Henderson, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Kicks it out to Grant. Passes it to Simons. Over Hart. And it's Simons missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Randall. Pass to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Back to Randall. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Henderson. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
New York leading by 4. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Robinson, that's good.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Simons kicks to Anderson. To stop the run. Knicks with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Here's Hart. Makes it off the glass. Hart's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Yes, that goes in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by New York.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
On defense, the Trailblazers. It's Barrett on the wing. And he makes good on the layup. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Sharp. Good. Nice job down low.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Winslow against Barrett to the inside. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his first basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded. That one falls.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
DiVincenzo against Simon. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Sharp. And Portland again with the bucket.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it's Sharp missing. The Knicks leading by 8. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And Portland making a change here.
Jackson Hayes. Bones Highland.
Here's Sharp. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Cleveland. And yes, it's good. Sharp's got 12 in the game. For New York, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
R.J. Barrett, the ability to make adjustments in high speed, gets his shot off despite the defender and the contact.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Sharp, that's good.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Winslow against Barrett. There's the screen. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we thank you, David. We'll be back after it.
Out in L.A., it'll be the Clippers against the Nuggets. And now we look back at the first half. Guys, some adjustments needed. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Trailblazers trail by 5. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now Brunson shoots over Henderson. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. For the tie, Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And Robinson is right there.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Henderson finds Simons. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, as slow a start as you can have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Over Henderson. Brunson, no good. Trailblazers trail by 5. And there's the pass to Henderson. Over quickly. Portland, no good that time either.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Down low, here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Now, this team doesn't necessarily rely on consistent scoring from Mitchell Robinson, so this is a bonus right now.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Grant with a screen on Brunson. Fires from 14. No good from Grant. The Knicks leading by 7. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Brunson kicks to Hart. Here's Randall. And he converts the layup. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Henderson passes to Simons. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Robinson a screen on Hachimura. Hart against Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Hart, no good. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a 6th sense for those reads.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Inside. Here's Hart. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Runs in the pass to Randle. And That'll be 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
2 shots.
The previous play is under review.
It'll be tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Henderson dishes to Nurkic. Back to Henderson. He kicks to Nurkic. Grant the pass to Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got 9.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
New York calls timeout for the Trailblazers. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
1:51 left in the third. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll. And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
And here's Brunson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And it's good, 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Sharp. Out to the right wing. Right wing. For the tie. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Hart. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Portland grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For the lead, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Hart. That shot, no good. Good D by Howard.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Now, here's Sean. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Trailblazers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Portland. Sharp out there with Grant. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Highland in at the guard position.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And it's Barrett penetrating. Count that bucket.
Well, R.J. Barrett, how about the ability to focus with a defender right in his grill? How about that finish? Woo!
Launches it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Knocked loose. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Quickly. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
There's the drive. It's good. And it's now 22 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharpe has in this one.
New York takes timeout. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. Portland also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Hachimura in for Sharpe. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Quickly up top. He's covered by Hachimura. Brunson, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
The pass to Highland. There's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Randall passes it to Quickly. The Knicks rebound. Here's Brunson. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Highland. Brunson covering. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall no good. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Crosses over. Good on the jump shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Barrett. Good. Barrett's got 7 points here in this quarter.
R.J. Barrett might be young, but he does not shy away from the big moments. Good delivery, young sir.
Here's Highland. Good on the triple. Highland's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Lets it go from deep. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
To the middle, and again, New York turns it over. And Portland making a change here. Henderson's checked in.
Henderson.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Over to the wing. Hachimura kicks to Simons. And another 3 for Portland.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Randall surveying the D. Here's Quickly. New York, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Randall passes to Barrett. Randall dishes to Barrett. And he banks in the layup.
Well, what you've seen from R.J. Barrett is attack mode. The coaching staff wants him to sustain this level of aggression.
Simons from outside. And another 3 for Portland.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Trailblazers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
From deep. Robinson pulls it in. New York with the ball. Trailing by 10. Randall kicks to Barrett. Back to Randall. Here's Robinson. And another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
The line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Here's Henderson, and Portland again with the bucket.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it.